Hey guys, Double here, and well, people were asking me to make. Originally, it was going to be top 13 most anticipated games of 2013, but since it's the beginning of the year, there really isn't too much announced that I'm honestly looking forward to. Like, there's a lot of stuff, but just not stuff I'm interested in. So it's only going to be a top 10 because of that. Number 10, I don't even know if it should be on this list. Honestly, I don't think it should, but I wanted a nice number or 13, and I had to go for 10. So, anyway, number 10 is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Of all the games on the list, this is probably the most likely one I'm gonna skip, obviously because it's all the way down here, but it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it doesn't really seem to be, it seems to be a spin-off of a spin-off, which seems really stupid, and I don't know, I really haven't been paying too much attention to it, and all that crazy jazz, I guess. It's set to release in North America on March 24th, and there's a couple games coming just before that that I think will take most of my money. Number 9. Let me just say here, today when I revised this list a little bit, 7, 8, and 9 were constantly fighting for where they are, but I finally put number 7 as Animal Crossing New Leaf. Or number 9. I think I said 7 accidentally there. Well, anyway, I really like Animal Crossing. It's just, I'm excited, but I don't really know why. Animal Crossing, as most people know, my 3DS currently has a cracked screen, and in my opinion, it's more worth it to buy a new one than to ship it to Nintendo. Just because I honestly really don't care about my eShop games, and then I have 2 3DSs, which I guess would be kind of cool. And this is set to release in spring. I'm probably gonna get a new one like summer, maybe. So yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a game I'd like to be able to see what's going on. I mean, I can play games fine. It's just where most of the cracks happen to be. It's kind of awkward to read text. Number 8. This would be a lot higher if not for the fact we've only seen like 2 minutes of footage from it, but announced today, and the only reason that this list was not earlier, Pokemon X and Y. Gen 6, yay! I mean, Actually, I can't say it would be higher because 2 minutes, that's nothing to go on. Which is why I don't get why people are already saying that it's going to be the best game or it's going to be the worst game. You can't tell that from literally 5 Pokemon, or 5 new Pokemon, and like 2 minutes of footage. I don't know how, unless it was like 2 minutes, okay, game's over. But yeah, they look great. I'm surprised they aren't using the Pokédex 3D models. It looks like a lot of new stuff is being changed about, which I really honestly like. Why would we want the same old repetitive boring formula all the time that Gen 1ers seem to think is the best? Yeah. Number 7, again this would be higher if not for a couple of elements which I'll explain later. Sly 4 Thieves in Time, actually I think it's just called Sly Thieves in Time. That is releasing February 5th in North America. And the main reason is it's not developed by Sucker Punch, which I don't know if Sucker Punch or whoever is actually developing it has said any reasons on why it's not being, or even PlayStation. But I don't know, that's just a major complaint I have. Like, I'm sure we'll be fine because other developers can do it. It's just I prefer Sly by Sucker Punch. It's just sort of how it should be. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Number 6. The game that was promised as a Wii U launch title and then moved to Wii U launch window title as well as coming to the 3DS and then moved to who knows. Lego City Undercover coming out Q1, probably worldwide. This game looks fun. I'm honestly sort of excited for it. It's probably the lowest game that I'm not getting for sure. Well, I already have pre-ordered Sly 4, so I'm getting that for sure. But all the games above it I'm most likely getting for sure. Maybe not on launch date, but at some point in the year I'm getting. So, Lego City Undercover looks kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but with Lego. And I don't know, that just looks cool to me. Number 5, the game that nobody knows if it's been delayed or what's happened to it. Pikmin III, coming out spring on the Wii U. Yay! I'm not the biggest fan of Pikmin 1 and 2, but Pikmin 3 does look promising. I think the main reason is I just don't really like strategy games. Never mind real time. But my brother's going to be getting it for sure, so yeah, what the hell. Number 3 and 4 were switching about quite a lot, and finally I came to the decision that number 4 is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is releasing Q1. This was supposed to release last year, and honestly, with Sticker Star, I would have preferred that they had pushed back Sticker Star and brought out Dark Moon. Just from what people who've played the 2 demos at E3 and PAX and all that stuff said about the 2 games. Because honestly, Sticker Star's fun, but I'm sort of bored of it at the first boss. Yeah. And I loved Super Paper Mario, so it's not just I'm one of those fans like, oh, Paper Mario has to be the original. In fact, I hated the original one. I liked Thousand Year Door, liked Super, but I'd say I like the original more than Sticker Star. Sticker Star is the worst, but anyway, back on Luigi's Mansion. I love the GameCube one. This one looks a lot better. It's finally time for it to get a sequel. Yay. Now, this is something that a past me would have killed the current me for. The top 3 are, in fact, the top 2 aren't on Nintendo consoles whatsoever, and the third is a third-party game. So number 3, Rayman Legends, coming out here, February 26th. I played the demo both at Walmart and on the Wii U itself, like my Wii U itself, and it's great. I mean, I love the Castle Rock level. I keep wanting to get Origins, and I keep seeing it for $20, but whenever I see it, it's always like, oh, but I'm saving up for the AverMedia right now, or oh, I'm saving up for that TV, or oh, I'm saving up for insert game that comes out in a couple weeks, or like, it's just one of those games that I want, but never end up getting just because of stupid things. Yeah. Number 2. Oh my god. One of the games that you people on Twitter have probably hated the most in 2012. If you follow me. Just because of how much I say, I hate this game, I love it, I hate it, I love it, I hate it, I love it. Now I haven't really been in that mood with it. Uncharted. So, this gives, I'm sure everyone thinks they know exactly what it is now, but Tomb Raider, number 2, looks to be a copycat of Uncharted, and it's coming out March 5th. Honestly, is it a bad thing that it's copying Uncharted's gameplay? I mean, as long as it's not a blatant copycat, I'm okay with it. Why shouldn't we have two things that run on a similar formula? Tomb Raider's been out longer, so technically I mean, there's already similar style gameplay things. Just this Tomb Raider game here seems to be copying Uncharted. Am I a fan of Square? Is it even made by Square? I don't know. Whoever's publishing it's business decisions for promotion? Not really. For those of you who don't know, I don't know, I'll probably have trailers playing. I might try and play the part where she almost gets raped. Number 1. If you did not see this coming and have been paying any attention to me since this game's been announced, then you honestly shouldn't be watching this video. Especially since, I mean, you could have seen it on this list coming, but if you didn't see it now that I've told you 10 through 2 being at number 1, just leave, please. Number 1 is The Last of Us, developed by Naughty Dog and coming out May 7th. A zombie game finally good. Well, I don't know if it's really a zombie game. It looks like a zombie game, but who knows? The characters just look so weird. Like, who the hell do you play as? It looks like you play as both the guy, which looks a lot like Nathan Drake, or the girl, which apparently looks like Ellen Page. I don't know, I don't see it in her, but apparently it does. Okay. But it seems you play as the Nathan Drake lookalike, but the story follows the Ellen Page lookalike. And yes, I know, I haven't got to know their names yet. I rarely learn names of characters of new IPs before the IP's actually released. In fact, I still don't know the names of any of the new starters for Pokemon X and Y, and everyone's all like, oh my god, did you see this guy? And I'm like, let me just go to Cerebi. Who's that guy? Oh, okay. But The Last of Us looks amazing. Naughty Dog is one of the best studios ever. Uncharted, I know it's technically not a shooter, but it's the only shooter type game I will play. Uncharted is, I believe, classified as an action adventure, but it has guns, so I'll call it a shooter. Because you shoot things. Pew pew! Yeah! So what are your lists? Maybe put a top 5 in the description below, or comments, or yeah, hack my channel and put them in the description. That's good. No, put it in the comments below. And don't be hating on these choices. And there's no Xbox game because I don't dang play them Xbox. And there's no speculation games or things like Smash Bros. That I know won't come out this year. Because I know they won't come out this year. Or PlayStation 4 or Xbox 720 or Connect 2 or any of that shit because I know they aren't coming out this year. Well, maybe the consoles might. I kinda doubt it, but they have a slim chance. The Smash Bros? No, it's not coming out till at least 2015. See you guys next time.